I had a client come in last week and she had just been doing nothing to her face because she was so overwhelmed. But let me tell you, I did one treatment to her and it made all the difference. I mean, I was actually shocked. And I love when this happens in the treatment room. So let me tell you what I did. That's coming up next. Welcome back. Christine Byer here, licensed esthetician for 25 years. That's right. I have been doing facials, seeing people behind the chair, working on tens of thousands of different faces. I know skin. So anyway, I had a client come in and hadn't seen her in a while, and I thought, what can I do for her? She was just feeling kind of blah, and I said, well, what have you been using? She's like, well, I was using the stuff that you did and you told me to, and then I ran out and I didn't know what to buy, and there was so many influencers and so many people saying everything, and I was always traveling and I didn't know what to do, so I did nothing. And that makes sense to me because a confused mind says no, right? So what did I do to her? And this is the simplest thing. Let me tell you though, I can tell she's been doing nothing because I was getting the lay of the land, doing the cleansing routine, feeling, and even through my gloves, I could feel like sand. I mean, I swear it felt like, not gravel, okay, it wasn't that bad, but it was gritty down here. And I was like, what? What is going on? So I knew I needed to do a peel on her. And lately in my treatment room, I've been using just the hot peel. And if you follow me at all, you know how much I love this peel. This is available for home use, but don't be mistaken. This little guy is strong. So this is 25% pure acids, but in the form of glycolic, salicylic, lactic, and polyhydroxy acids, which Koreans are crazy about. But it also has 4 different growth factors and polylactic acid. So it is a volumizing peel, which sounds so weird. But as I was working on her, it's like the first cleanse, my sponges came up dark. And I was like, what's going on here? I thought it was makeup. And then I realized on my second cleanse, I really went in and I was using an exfoliating cleanser, more dark. But it was her skin cells, because she's a little darker skin tone. And then I'm like, that's it. I broke this sucker out. I used the whole package and I just did from here to here. And I was really massaging it in because what had happened is this gal drives a lot, right? So she's like this much of the time. And I was feeling, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of grittiness in here. This is just very dense, like the muscles feel super tight. And she's like, ow, because I was like working it out. And I was like, okay, I'll go a little lighter. And we worked all this out. And I told her, please drink a ton of water because this has just not been draining for you. And I left it on. This is like a 2-minute peel. I left this sucker on while I did the massage, while I did everything. Now, I'm an esthetician, so I can do this. And I know this can actually even be left on like overnight if you wanted. But please follow the instructions because using it as it says works like gangbusters. But since she had done really no exfoliation in probably a couple of years, I just went for it. All of a sudden, I took it off and I started to feel here, and there was like, it was gone. It was smooth. And I was like, hallelujah. And her face lightened, and she had come with a friend, and her friend was waiting outside in my little waiting room, talking on phone, and just, I used this and 2 Time Master Pros. This particular client couldn't stand LED, like it's just too much for her. But my panel. So I was like, okay, I got to really make this work. So I did facial contour massage. I worked this out. I got her draining again. And then we did some serious muscle lifting and plumping with 2 Time Master Pros. I used these on her for about 7 minutes each. A treatment is 10 minutes, but I used 2 7 minutes. So that was 14 minutes. But she got a great lift. I used another device before this, but I kept it fairly simple. And when she was done, her face was like 5 shades lighter. I was just like, this is crazy. Her face is so much lighter. And, she was plump and hydrated and lifted. And her friend saw her and she's like, oh my God. She's like, you look amazing. I wish I had before and after to show you guys, but this just goes to show one solid treatment, that a peel, a device, can get you back on track for your 2025 routine. I get it. A lot of nights I'm like, I don't want to do anything, but I do my nighttime routine. May not be a device, but I use my high performance products, multitasking products, and I get her done because that's the least we can do, right? To keep things going. And remember, when you're treating your face, you're treating from hairline to breastbone. Do not neglect this area. It will build up dead cellular debris and it will just look bad. And people don't stop looking at your face right here. They see down here. So anyway, point is, keep it simple. Do a peel. Grab a device, but the peel, like this is the bomb. But whatever peel you have, if you've been feeling discouraged, grab it, do it. You will see a bit of a difference in your skin. I always do. It's my #1 go-to for a client I haven't seen in a long time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye now.